Are you a fan of Final Fantasy? Well, so am I. Final Fantasy is awesome. Not so much the more recent ones. Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, not so great. But we got something here, as you guys can tell from the title, that is Final Fantasy Type-0, the Collector's Edition, with a lot of glare on it. But I'm going to be unboxing this for you guys. I decided I was going to go ahead and get it. And I'm not going to show you the back. It shows what's inside the box, and I want to unbox it for you guys. I don't want the whole thing to be ruined by showing you guys the back of the box. But I really like the front. Nice and simple artwork. Try to get the glare off of it for you. But Final Fantasy Type-0, I believe this was originally on the PSP, only in America. Or not only in America, only in Japan. So this will be pretty interesting to unbox for you guys. And the thing I'm mainly excited for with this package is it comes with a demo for Final Fantasy 15. A game I am super excited for. That game looked bad-ass when they showed it at E3 like 2 years ago. But let's get this plastic off of here. This box is actually bigger than I thought it would be. I mean, it's pretty big. The website made it look a bit smaller than what you actually get, which is good. That is good. I just like the work, and you guys saw the back there, but hopefully not enough of it to know what's inside. So let's take a look here. We're gonna open it somewhat carefully. There we go. So, it's actually packed in pretty nicely in there. So the first thing we're going to grab is, I'm going to just grab from the top. Well, not the top, but I'm just going to grab whatever I can. So the first thing we're going to grab out of this, so I'll set this here. First thing I grab is the Steelbook case, which is really nice. It has a cool art on it. But let's see if I can get a good view of that for you guys. It's actually really cool. I don't know how well you can make that out, but that is really cool. I like Steelbook cases, and it actually says Final Fantasy Type-0 HD on the side there. Really cool. Let's pop her open. So we get the Final Fantasy 15 episode something. Demo voucher, which it looks like there's a code for it, but there's the little pamphlet it comes on. Not showing you that code because this is actually the main reason I got this. Let's see what else we got here. Looks like the sorry excuse for a game manual, which, I mean, that's it. That's your game manual. The main reason I got this was because it comes with some stuff that really complements the art of Final Fantasy. And whether you hated Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, and all that, they had good art. Final Fantasy always has good art. And then it comes with another pamphlet in here. Let's see. Final Fantasy Type-0 HD, Composer Selection Soundtrack. So it does come with a Composer Selections soundtrack, which... Oh, my allergies are kicking my ass. Let's see. Tempest Bellum, The Beginning of the End, Guided Conclusion, Divine Fire, Servant of the Crystal, Machina Kunagiri, Rem Tokimiya, War the White Weapon, War Howl of the Dreadnought, War the Quiet Bloodbath, Tempest Finis, I don't know, Vermilion Fire, Type-0, Colorful Falling in Love, and Utakata. So that's actually pretty cool. You got the game disc right here, and then you got the physical composer selection soundtrack, which is pretty cool. It has how many tracks was that? Let's take a look and see how many tracks that was. That was 15 tracks, which is actually pretty cool. And you also have, if you go to Square Enix store website, you can order another soundtrack on there. I don't know what the difference is. It's probably like a full soundtrack with all 800 songs or whatever. But I like steelbook cases, so that's pretty cool that that came in there. I'm going to toss that over there. Next up is, I don't know what this is. What the... Oh, they're the little card things. Let's go ahead. Got little card things. Let's go ahead and pop these open. I don't really plan on keeping any of this stuff packaged. I don't see the point. The art is so good in Final Fantasy, I may just display these. But let's see, we got our first one. Here's what the back looks like on it. Appears all of them. You can see that. And then here's the art for the first one, which I think is pretty cool. That looks pretty badass. And you got this chick. I don't know who that is. That looks pretty cool. Let's see who else we got here. We got this guy who looks also pretty badass. And I think this one may be my favorite out of the... These next two are pretty cool. I think they're probably my two favorites. They're pretty badass. And here's the last one. Pretty awesome. So you get some cool like card things, and I think these are in the game in some form. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy Type-0. I really don't. I don't know any of the gameplay or anything like that. I just got this on a whim for the most part for the Final Fantasy 15 demo, but a lot of people said Final Fantasy Type-0 is really good, so I figured I'd go ahead and get it. Let's see what else is in here. I'm trying to grab some of the smaller stuff, but it looks like that's it for the smaller stuff. So the next thing we get is, oh, this is pretty cool. This was actually really cool. Another cool thing that they had with it. It is apparently a 200-page manga, which I thought was really cool. I don't know. That's just really cool. You don't see collector's editions like this, really, that come with a manga. That is cool. And it has like a slip cover thing on it. So I wonder if the... Yeah, so without the slip cover, it's the same cover, it looks like. But that is really cool, and it's I mean, who doesn't like a good manga? Really, I mean, I've been starting to get into more manga recently, just because I mean they're nice, they're fun to read. I really like them. They're fun to read. Recently been reading some Tokyo Ghoul, some awesome Tokyo Ghoul, but this is actually pretty cool. I mean, again, like I really like the Final Fantasy art, and it comes with some art. I mean, mangas are really good, like showcases for art. I mean, that's really cool. I like that a lot. Now, the last thing in here actually complements the art even more, and that is a hardcover Class 0842 art book. I believe this is an 80-page art book, hardcover. That is really cool. I really like the art. Let's go ahead and I'll show a couple of these to you guys. So it says there's a whole letter on the there's a letter on the front from Hajime Tabata, I believe that is his name. There's a whole letter on the front there from him. But it's pretty much just welcome to Class 0, letter from the director. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and I'll show you guys a couple pages from the art book. Here you can see I guess the characters in the game. That is really awesome. The queen chick looks like Bayonetta. Let's see. We'll skip through a couple pages here. I'm gonna go through some of these on my own. It's looks like they show the characters with their respective weapons. That's really cool. Let's go ahead and okay, looks like there's one guy in here called Makina Kunagiri. He's pretty badass. He has like 2 drill sword things. I don't know what those are. Those are cool. Let's see if we can find some like environment type shots. Let's see, there's some characters. This is a really cool art book. Find some. Oh, okay, this is cool. Key visuals. Here's a look at that. That's pretty badass. Let's see if we can find another like environment shot. Oh, this is cool. Take a look at that. That is awesome. I really like Final Fantasy art, and just getting this is just really cool. A hardcover art book. I mean, that's just awesome. I really like this. I think this was a good deal. It's a collector's edition for like $99 here in America. Really cool art book. And that is everything that comes in the Final Fantasy Type-0 collector's edition. I think this was really good. I mean, you get 80-page art book. I believe it's 80 pages. Let's see if they're done. Yeah, 80 pages. You get a 200-page manga. You get, of course, the game and a soundtrack and a steelbook case. You get the Final Fantasy 15 demo. I mean, overall, I think this is a really good deal for a collector's edition, especially if you like art in video games. If you're a person who can see video games as the works of art that they really are, I think you will like this. And despite any of your opinions on the most recent Final Fantasies, Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, whether you like those games or not, you can admit that they do have good art. And Final Fantasy's always done well with that, and that's just, that is awesome. So, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. This was a really cool collector's edition. Now, for those of you who like these collector's edition unboxings, here's the back of the thing, by the way, now that we've shown everything. But if you guys like these collector's edition unboxing stuff, I also got 2 more collector's editions coming for you, or at least right now in the future. We got the Final Fantasy 14 Heaven's Ward, I believe is how it's pronounced, collector's edition. The expansion for Final Fantasy 14 Online. I did pre-order the collector's edition of that. That is going to be badass. And I also got my pre-order in on Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. I also got the collector's edition for that. So that is going to be fucking awesome. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for the love and support you've provided, not only on this video, but this year in 2015. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys just make this so much fun to do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. I am out.